I have been going insane for the past hour now, searching about this lost media. And you're probably wondering, well, what is this lost media that you've been going crazy for a few hours now? Now, this lost media is called aerø.ڼ, and it's also known as ulterior motives. This is a short snippet of the song. And a lot of people have made speculations about who it was by, and let alone where it even came from. You're probably also taking into consideration, well, Wolf, why are you even talking about this in the first place? You're an art account, you do animations and draw, even though you don't really post that much. Well, my point is, I'm a bit of a music enthusiast, if you can't already tell. But my point is, I have done my research, and I have my own sets of theories that I would like to share with the class. Starters, we will go into the origin of the audio and other people's theories, and then my theories as to who I think it's by and where it originated from. The original sample to Everyone Knows, also known as Ulterior Motives, was originally uploaded by Carl92 from What's That Song? Now, a lot of people had their theories as to who it was by, and or to even clear the audio up to make it higher quality, since the audio that originated from was very low quality and had a lot of scuffed up stuff such as noise. I managed to find a very clear audio of the song, so I will play that as an example. Another recurring theory is that it's a demo song by Savage Garden, which this one I don't really see. Oftentimes, when finding a very old lost media, especially for it to be a 90s, 80s kind of music, a lot of people tend to assume that since the lead singer is a guy with more like lower casual tone, that it's another band or it's another solo artist that has a similar voice. But you have to take into consideration of the lead singer's voice and his tone and how the band's music is and what are the recurring themes of that they keep in their music. And oftentimes in albums, artists will have a recurring beat or a recurring snare or a recurring tone that is supposed to specify the whole album as a whole, which makes it a lot more original. The audio piece has a lot of debates as to who it's by and a lot of misinformation. Now, with it blowing up on Reddit, TikTok, and even making its way to Twitter, I'm not calling it X, it has a lot of people saying they know the music, or they know the song, or they know the artist, and they're saying it's a different artist, or it's a different song, and misleading a lot of people, and people that do know the song are most likely lying or gatekeeping it. But if you are the one that are interested into the music, and kind of are fucking with the song, fear not, because I, your friendly neighborhood Wolf, me, the YouTuber you're watching, have come to a conclusion and to a main theory that is most likely pretty accurate. The artist sounds very similar to the audio piece, and the music is very similar and has a lot of similar tunes and aspects, including a similar snare that they often use and a similar drum and whatnot. I'm not entirely sure what happened to the original song and why the band decided to scrap it, or even if it was a demo of a song originally. Now, believe me, it's amazing, and it possibly is most likely a scrap demo or even unforeseen music that they just never released. But Wolf, what band or artist are you even talking about in the first place? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the artist I am talking about is ×2. ×2 was a American male duo that consisted of both Johnny Dollar and Chitani Jones. They're both from Point Reyes, California, and often made all of their own original material. They debuted in 1988 and then came to an end in 1991. They debuted with Warner Bros. And Reprise in 1988. Later on, due to poor sales, they ended up getting dropped by Warner and Reprise. Now, this fits pretty well with why they would have scraps from the album, especially the debut album, let alone that. The tunes in the debut album are very similar, as well as the snare into the music and some of the songs are very similar to Everyone Knows, that piece of audio clip. Now, it's most likely a clip from maybe an old advertisement or even when they premiered for MTV. Now, it'd be pretty understandable as to why they would have scraps, especially for their first album, or even demos for their first album, because you usually get the works of it. Not only that, for them to have ended so soon and not have a really long-term run in their music, it's understandable as to why they would have a lot of demos or a lot of scrap music as a whole, which is probably why we have this audio clip in the first place of Everyone Knows / Ulterior Motives. Okay, enough of my rambling. I will show as to why I think they are very similar and kind of show comparisons as to why I think ×2 is our main culprit here. Starting off with their debut album, which is also one of the main reasons why I think it's most likely them. In the first demo, there's a lot of similarities into the audio, which I'll give an example right now, of snippets and small bits that are really similar to the clip. But the clips are really similar as to his tone in the song, where it has a similar tune, and just the overall music is just really similar, and it has that retro kind of synthwave vibe to it that's also extremely similar, and it's almost a little bit too good to be true, but it matches up almost perfectly. And it could be a scrap or even a demo that was unfinished or of a song, or just so on. Anyways, an example of that is this.
Give me some time to get close to you, yeah. And you will find there's so much we could do. It's true.
So a lot of the similarities is that snare and the kick that's into the song, which you'll often see. And it's even in this song and a few others.
Don't you see this is not fiction, this is fate. Because I love you right back in my arms, where you're gonna be.
So in that clip, you can honestly see a lot of similarities into his voice and just the overall way he sings. And it kind of cuts back to the other clip of Everyone Knows, which is a lot of similarities in this type of music and his voice. My last itsy bit of more evidence, if you're still not convinced, is this last song, which is also has a lot of similarities.
If this love is dead, I guess that I don't have to make my bed. And these pillows by my head will just have to take your place until you come back. On the ship in the sky, collecting the world of life. Everyone knows that you can. Period, tell me the truth.
And that, folks, is case closed to the mystery of who the artist is. Now, the last problem we have is where exactly that snippet audio is from. In all honesty, it's probably a demo for one of their old songs in the ×2 album that they made for their debut. And it's most likely that it is a demo or even a scrapped audio of one of the songs. Anyways, I hope you all have enjoyed the video of me ranting and kind of doing this commentary. It's all kind of really new to me, and in all honesty, it was really extremely fun to ramble on for a few minutes about something I was getting into and something I'm really passionate about, which that being music, and also just talking about my genuine interests.
if you do want to hear or even like get more videos like this of me having commentary or just like talking about certain topics of like just genuine interest, feel free to let me know, and I'll be making more, because this was honestly not that time consuming to do as do the animation and just art. So let me know if I had any information wrong. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not like a smart ass fucking scientist. I research the surface level, so not everything I've said or all my information is 100% correct. It's just light information working. Anyways, let me know if you think my theories are correct, or even just like other theories that you may have as to what the song even is, or if you think my idea of x2 being the original artist of the little snippet is completely right or completely wrong. I just want to hear your guys' opinions, so feel free to let me know. That's it, and goodbye. Thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and like, comment, subscribe. That'd be really awesome and cool, and have a good day, night, or afternoon. Bye!